What's up, nerds? I'm McKinley, and today I am doing the mid-year book freakout tag. I've seen this going around, and now it's July, so it seems like the perfect time to do it, obviously. Just fair warning, I own most of these books, but I am too damn lazy to go get them because I'm in my living room, and my dog is here, and I just, so I'm giving editing McKinley more work to do, but that's okay. She'll deal with it. Question number 1. Oh, this was originally created by, Chammy and Ellie? I think. I don't know. I'll leave their links down below. Question number 1 is best book you've read so far this year. Now, this was hard for me, but I'm going to go with All American Boys by Jason Reynolds and Brendan Kiely. If you have not read this book and you like The Hate U Give, I highly recommend you check this book out. It's about police brutality, and we follow a white boy who witnessed the police brutality and the black boy that it happened to, and it's just really good. Question number 2 is best sequel you've read this year, and I chose Rick Riordan's Hammer of Thor from the Magnus Chase series. I guess it's Magnus Chase and the Hammer of Thor, maybe? I don't know. If you've been subscribed to me for like a little bit, you will know how much I love those books, and it's my favorite Rick series so far, and I just absolutely adore it. But Lord of Shadows would probably be a very close second. Question number 3 is a new release you haven't read yet but want to. For my choice, I chose The Names They Gave Us by Emery Lord. I'm just really excited to read this, and I don't know why I haven't yet. Oh, reading sub, yeah. I like Emery Lord a lot. I've read 2 of her books. I loved one, didn't really like the other one. But now I've met Emery, and I follow her on Twitter and Instagram, and I just adore her. So I feel like that's really going to impact the way I read her books and make me like her even more. But I've heard so many great things about this, and that it's going to make me cry. So I'm really excited to read it. Question number 4 is an anticipated release for the second half of the year. That is Mask of Shadows by Lindsay Miller, and I was so upset yesterday because NetGalley emailed and said the next 500 people can read it right now, and I was too late. I want to read it so bad. The only thing I even really know about this is that it's got a gender fluid main character, and that's all I really care about. So, plus that cover. Question number 5, biggest appointment. For me, that's My Fairy Godmother is a drag queen, was a drag queen. I don't remember who it's by, something Clausen or Clusen, something. I only got 10% of the way into this book before, like, the transphobia really got to me. Like, I couldn't. I don't even know what this author's intentions were, but it was just, and I was so excited for it, so, no. Question number 6 is your biggest surprise. Leo Loves Aries by Anita Sunday, maybe? Is that her name? I don't normally like new adult, but oh my gosh, I love this book so much. I have a 3-minute review for it. I'll link it on the screen. Question number 7 is a favorite new author. This was really hard for me because I've read a lot of new authors I haven't read before, but I haven't really fallen in love with any of her books. But then I thought of Alice Oseman. I only read one of her books this year, but I'm desperate to read her other book, and that was Radio Silence, which I also have a 3-minute review for that I'll link on the screen. But I loved it so much that I just feel like I'm really going to like all of her books, so I'm excited to read more from her. Question number 8, your newest fictional crush. I don't really get crushes on fictional characters, but if I did, it would probably be Reed from Upside of Unrequited. And then my number 9, my new favorite character would definitely be Molly from the Upside of Unrequited. I just relate to her on so many levels, and she's great. Number 10 is a book that made you cry. I was trying to think of a book that just really made me like broken, that I cried so much, and that was A List of Cages by Robin Rowe. I remembered it before it came up. Just FYI. This book is so heart-wrenching and also warms your heart. It's just so many things. It's such a good book. It's just, I feel like it was written to tear my heart out though, like honestly. Question 11 is a book that made you happy. I put My Lady Jane by 3 authors. Let's see, Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and someone else. I'm sorry to the other person who wrote it. Jody Meadows, there it is. This book was so funny and so hilarious, and I was not expecting to like it because I'm not a huge fan of historical fiction, but oh my gosh, it's so good and you have to read it. It's hilarious. Question number 12 is best adaptation. I don't think I've seen any book adaptations this year except for a comic book adaptation, which was Wonder Woman, and it was fucking awesome and you need to go see it. Question number 13 is the most beautiful book you bought, and I really should go grab it, but I'm not going to, and that's Flame in the Mist. I've told you guys repeatedly how gorgeous I think that book is, and I stand by it. And finally, question number 14, what books do you need to read by the end of the year? There's quite a few. I really want to read all the arcs that I currently have, and the only one I can think of right now that I really need to get onto is Waste of Space by someone whose name I don't remember. So I'll go with that. Plus all the new releases that are coming, like Jason Segel and Kirsten Miller's new book. And he's going to YALLFest, and I'm seriously gonna die. I really am. So, oh, and Renegades by Marissa Meyer. I'm really excited about that. I guess I didn't really understand what it was about until I watched her video with Zoe, but I really am now really super excited for that book. So I guess I'll go with those. But there's a lot. So that's it for me on this tag. If you haven't done it yet, you should. Like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one.